So, you did it. You poured your heart and soul into creating an amazing product. It's perfect. But here's the thing. Now comes the real challenge. How do you get that product from your workshop into the hands of your customers? That journey, that essential bridge, that's exactly what we're going to map out today. This is the big one, isn't it? The question every single entrepreneur has to answer. It's not just about having a great idea, it's about building a pathway to the people who need it. And that path is what this is all about. Now, in the business world, that path has a name. It's called a distribution channel. It's simply the route your product takes to reach the person who's going to buy it. And to make this crystal clear, we're going to follow the journey of a little company we'll call Artisan Jams Co., a maker of some seriously delicious high-end fruit preserves. Okay, so here's the great news for Artisan Jams Co. and for you. There isn't just one path. You should really think of it like a menu at a restaurant. You've got several options, and your job is to pick the one that's going to satisfy your goals for growth, control, and of course, profit. So here's a quick look at that menu. You've got your traditional retail, for that personal hands-on experience. Then there's online e-commerce for that global, around-the-clock reach. A direct sales team, that gives you maximum control. Channel partners let you grow super fast by tapping into networks that are already there. And wholesale, well, that's all about moving a ton of product. Each one is a totally distinct path to your customer with its own unique pros and cons. Let's make this real for our jam company. Artisan Jams could sell directly from their own website, right? That gives them total control over their story, their brand, and a global reach. But they'd have to handle all the logistics and really fight to get noticed online. Or they could partner with local gourmet shops. That gets them on shelves super fast, in front of customers who are already shopping there. But they'd have to share their profits and kind of cross their fingers that the shopkeeper represents their brand well. You see the trade-off, right? So how in the world do you choose? Well, it's not a gut feeling, or at least it shouldn't be. The best decision comes from a smart, strategic framework that really makes you think about what truly matters for your business. And this framework is built on 5 key questions. First up, market reach. How many people can you actually get in front of? Second, cost. What's it going to take financially to run this channel? Third, and this is a big one, brand control. How much say do you have over your product's story? Fourth, speed. How fast can you get up and running? And finally, scalability. Can this channel grow as you grow? Answering these honestly is your first huge step. And check this out. Here's how Artisan Jams Co. puts that framework into action. You can see right here on the chart, for a premium brand where the customer's experience is everything, control over branding is priority number 1, a solid 5 out of 5. They also want to reach a lot of people, so market reach is right behind it. Cost is important, sure, but not if it means sacrificing their brand. All right, so with those priorities locked in, Artisan Jams Co. is finally ready to make a smart, strategic choice. And notice, it's not about just picking one channel. It's about creating a powerful combination. So their primary channel is clear, their own e-commerce website. Why? Well, it lines up perfectly with their number 1 priority, 100% control over their branding, from the gorgeous product photos to the seamless checkout experience. Plus, it gives them incredible market reach. But, and this is key, they're not stopping there. Their secondary channel will be to partner with a handful of very carefully chosen gourmet retail stores. This is brilliant because it complements their online store by offering a real, tangible, in-person experience where people can see and feel the quality. It just reinforces that premium brand image. And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? It's not an either-or situation, it's a both-and strategy. They're getting the best of both worlds. The massive reach of digital combined with deep, personal connections in the physical world. This is such a powerful approach where each channel actually makes the other one stronger. Okay, fantastic. The strategy is set. But how do you know if it's actually, working? You can't just set it and forget it. You have to measure. Because, as they say, what gets measured gets managed. And that brings us to key performance indicators, or KPIs. We're going to focus on 4 really simple but incredibly powerful metrics. First, channel sales revenue. Pretty straightforward. How much money is each channel bringing in? Second, customer acquisition cost. How much does it cost you to get a new customer? Third, conversion rate. Of all the people who see your stuff, how many actually buy? And finally, channel ROI. What's your actual profit after all the costs are paid? Let's make this super real. For Artisan Jams Co., they've set a target for their customer acquisition cost, or CAC, for their online store. They're willing to spend up to $30 in marketing to get one new person to buy their jam. If that number starts creeping up, they know they need to tweak something. Next up, conversion rate. What does this 3% actually mean? It means for every 100 people who visit their website, they want at least 3 of them to make a purchase. This number tells them exactly how effective their website is at turning casual browsers into loyal buyers. It's a direct report card on performance. And finally, we get to the big one, return on investment. This is the ultimate bottom line question. After all the costs are paid, marketing, shipping, partner fees, you name it, is this channel actually making you money? If the answer is no, well, something's gotta change. So let's bring it all home. The key takeaway here is really a 4-step process. First, know your menu of all the possible channels out there. Second, choose with your head, not your gut, by ranking your strategic priorities. Third, don't just pick one. Build a powerful mix with a primary and a secondary channel. And finally, measure everything, because the data will tell you the truth about whether your strategy is a winner. And that brings us to the final question, the one I want to leave with you. Using this framework, what's the right mix for your product, your service, your big idea? The path from your workshop to the world is right there, waiting to be built. And now you have the blueprint.